Hi John, how are you? I'm just driving home, buddy. I just saw your name real quick. That's the only thing I could make out was the John. I don't know who that is. Rockin' Keto Amy. Aren't you listening to the panel, Amy? I just turned them off. I had to run to Quick Trip and get some eggs and bread for Mr. Wonderful. Just driving home. Nothing exciting. No overtime today. Yippee skippy. And they're talking about no overtime for this week because many factories, businesses, warehouses, all the places that we produce for are off. Plant shutdowns, etc. Not us. We're not shut down. So it's going to be a chill week. And I'm only here for 4 days because Friday I have to see the doctor. Physician's assistant. Talk about my back. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I just dread going to Mayo. All them sickies there, all the cooties. I keep my gloves on until I get into the doctor's office. And after I'm done with the doctor's office, I wash my hands so fast. Soap and hot water. Please talk amongst yourselves. I can't read the chat. Please, please. Good panel tonight. I listened to that. Turned that on for a little bit. Maybe an hour or so. I think I turned it on. 8 o'clock maybe. It is 10 degrees. It cooled down. It was 17 when I went to work today. Now it's 10. No, I didn't hit anything. That was a bump in the road. Usually if Michael hears that thud, he thinks I ran over something. Just a bump. More cars at 9 o'clock in the evening than when I go home at 1, that's for sure. I wish I could get the camera whereas you would be able to see more of the road when I drive. Rest area, 1 mile. it was funny on Friday when I got home and I was in my driveway talking to you all, talking and reading. Well, unbeknownst to me, I lost the signal. So apparently, that part of the driveway where I was, that drops people. So when I get home today, I'm going to have to bid you adieu. Adieu. So I don't continue to keep talking, yapping. Cindy sent me a message. Lynn sent me a message telling me, Jerry, you're frozen. And I was just a blabbering, just reading. I have to go home today and read my email from Alicia and Barbara to see what days and times, what month, January or February, they want to start the Kelly Hogan class. Now I believe, I know if Barbara's talking to me on the chat right now, I can't read it, so Barbara had a notice for jury duty. So I'm going to assume, you know what they say about assuming, I'm going to assume that she's not going to do January, but I thought, wouldn't that be kind of cool if whatever they choose, whatever class they choose, if both of them go at the same time, number one, and then next year I'm upgrading my Kelly Hogan coaching membership, if you will, to the premier plan, which really isn't anything other than signing up for a year in advance, saving $100, and getting a t-shirt to boot. My zero carb life. So I'm excited about that. Yippee. Yay. And wouldn't it be fun to go to class with Barbara and Alicia? I think I would love it. We could talk about school. Well, we're only in class for an hour. I think the girls are going to like it. I do. I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm hooked on Kelly Hogan. Kelly Hogan is, oh man, she's good. I have goosebumps thinking about it because so many good stories come of it. The classmates tell good stories and you build up good friendships. You guys know I'm not a fake book person at all. But I was brought back to Facebook because of Kelly and her group. And on the group, they do everything like normal people do on Facebook. Exchange recipes, take pictures, talk about their successes, all the things. But the price of admission for a Kelly Hogan class is that book of hers. Invaluable. That book is the bomb diggity. It's the best. What a resource book. Everything there. And in her classes, Kelly doesn't always just talk through the whole thing. The first class, she takes the reins, if you will, and conducts the meeting in the beginning, and it's pretty much a Kelly show in the first class. The second one, she may open up and say, I'm going to open up to the students to see if anybody has anything to say, and it's on Zoom, so you just raise your hand and you have a couple of minutes, because of course, let's say if there's 5 people that want to ask questions or talk about something, you don't want to monopolize. So for example, today I was on there and I said, Kelly, I just have a quick question, blah blah blah, and I was in and out of my segment real fast. But then the other ladies had more of a detail in their story that they wanted to discuss with her. Some will get real in depth and they'll say, I don't know, Kelly, this isn't working. I thought the carnivore diet was supposed to make me lose weight, and I gained weight. And in the beginning, it's all a learning process if the, the, the students are not familiar with the carnivore diet. And it's not only all meat. That's the thing. You have to have meat and fat. And the thing for me was growing up in the 70s and the whole low-fat craze and the snack wells and all those things, you just can't have that mentality on the carnivore diet. You have to have your protein that you need. But Kelly Hogan does fat fasting if people want to participate and do it. So some people, sure, they can have pork belly. The less protein and the more fat is better. Egg yolks are always better. It's a lot of fat. Sardines are good. What did I say? Pork belly. Just having pieces, and I know this to me was the grossest thing when I heard of it until I ate it. Pieces of ribeye fat, the end part of a ribeye, where it's all fatty. Hey, there's the house, the lit up house on the hill. Take those pieces, cut them up in bite-sized cubes, if you will, and air fry it with some seasoned salt or Redmond's real salt. Oh, it's so good. It's like bacon, except beef, on steroids. You get that unctuous, fatty crispness. Ooh, it's so good. Just delicious. Now I am salivating right now. I love my fat. Crispy out of the air fryer. So stinking good. And sometimes you have to learn the hard lesson. And I'm not sure who I was just talking, I can't remember. They were saying that they don't have a gallbladder. I said, no gallbladder? No problem. Kelly doesn't have one either. And you're going to have to train yourself, if you have issues with a gallbladder, to maybe not have all the fat on top of your bone broth. I love it. But hot, melted fat could mean disaster pants, and you don't want that. Whereas eating fat and the crispiness of fat, the top of a ribeye, maybe has a little bit of meat on it, whatever the case may be, and that crispness is so filling. Sometimes even just grabbing a couple of bowls of butter out of the freezer for me, going right to bed. Ooh, man, I'm yawning. Pardon me if you heard that. I'm sorry. Field. I think the deers might be cold today. No, wait, they're not coming out. Yeah, you deers just stay wherever you are. Stay in the field. I think I see eyeballs. Or is it a driveway marker? Yep, driveway marker. Better a driveway marker than a set of eyeballs, that's what I say. Tomorrow I'll be taking more to the post office, more of the packages. I'm doing it in steps this week, little by little. I don't know if I told you guys or if you remembered from me saying this. I am spending less money on Christmas this year than we would have if we go down to see the kids. Family drama, drama mama, don't need it, don't want it. Well, not really me, but it's the husband. Daddy and the daughters drama. Well, I just passed the gentleman that I work with on the left, his house, and I was told today that his wife has stage 4 uterine cancer. Devastating to get that news for the holidays. As bad as Rob Reiner. I was just flabbergasted. And I know he's as I mentioned this afternoon, he's a anti-Trumper, Trump derangement syndrome, whatever the case may be. But as I said this afternoon, I wish Trump would get his foot out of his mouth sometimes. And Trump holds grudges. I'm not saying that Rob Reiner was an angel calling Trump a Nazi. Pardon me for using that word, especially on Hanukkah. By the way, if you're celebrating Happy Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. It happened last night after May was the start. Just thinking about latkes. Delicious. For those of you that have never had a latke, all it is a potato pancake. So good. I wouldn't touch them anymore, but happy memory. I just don't want to go through the pain anymore of eating memories. I'll just keep the memories and treasure the memories. But it does not bother me to make latkes for the husband. If he wants them, I will make them. We grew up on those in our household. All the things. All the traditions. I had a very, very, very happy childhood, happy Christmas memories. It usually is when the families, the nuclear families, stay close and the matriarch or patriarch holds down the family. That's good. People place value on older people, grandparents, older aunts, uncles. But nowadays, when you go to see that aunt doesn't say to you, for example, "Oh, Mary Lou, when are you gonna get married? You're such a beautiful girl." Or, "You're so pretty. Too bad you're so fat." Or, "You can't lose weight. You're such a beautiful girl." Not that any of my relatives sounded easily. It was more of the Yiddish. "Oh my goodness. You're not wearing that dress, are you?" Okay. The street. The turn. Check out the mailbox. See if I have any mail. Probably bills. I haven't seen the mailbox since Friday when I picked it up. Picked up the Christmas cards and the bills. Brr. Brr, chill, chill, chill. My rear brakes are squeaking. I had the front ones done. Yep, there them bills are just stacked up waiting for me. Yay me. And the Christmas cards, of course. I think, well, I shouldn't say think, I know I sent all mine out, but whatever remains here, if the late bloomers happen to hit, I have a few cards then I can fill out and mail those out tomorrow. Oh, sugar. Okay, well, I will bid you all adieu for the evening. Thank you so much for driving home with me. I know Barbara is a very loyal watcher, making sure I get home safely. Thank you, Barbara. I'm home. Thank you all for coming along. I appreciate it. Hugs and squishes to everybody. I'm going to hang up now before I drop you once I get on the driveway pad. Toodaloo! Hugs and squishes. Bye!